Hi there, this is Ashley with the Color Street Business Tracker. Today I'm going to show you how to update your tracker for the new year. So every year when you start your new business for the new year, you're going to have to go ahead and create a new tracker for that year. So the tracker is only meant to sum up all the P&L and everything for one individual year. And so I'm going to show you how to update it. Hopefully when you purchased it, you saved a blank copy. If not, you should be able to go back to your Etsy account and download a new copy, and so I'd recommend doing that. When you open up your business tracker, you're going to go to the P&L summary. So the first thing you need to do, most likely you have a 2017, maybe you have a 2018 version. You just need to check this date that's in here this year and make sure that it's the right date. So here I have 2017. It's showing 2017 across the top. You're going to go in here and change it to 2018 for the new year. And now you can see it calculates across the top and make sure that you have the right date. Okay, the next thing that you're going to want to do is come over here to the product list. So most likely new products have been released throughout the year that are different than the ones in the original tracker. So what you're going to want to do is come into your old tracker, and I have an example here, and you're going to go to the product list. You're just going to copy all the way down all of the items that are in that tracker, and you're going to come back to your new one for the new year, and you're going to say right click, and you're going to paste as values. You can just as easily I always just do paste as values. It's just the easiest. One of the things you want to do, I'll show you real quick, paste as values. While this is still highlighted, you want to scroll down to the bottom and make sure that nothing has kind of been added to the bottom that's extending past your new rows. So there could have been items that got discontinued throughout the year, and you just want to make sure that you're not going to end up with duplicates. So if something is extending past, then I would just go ahead and highlight it and delete that, as long as I know that I have the right products in there in my most recent tracker. So just double check that. You don't want to get duplicates in there. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is come over to the customer info tab. Since you're opening up a blank document, you probably want your old customer info in there. So I just typically recommend going back to your customer info tab, just copying everything and transferring it over to your new sheet. And so that you have all of your customer info in there. And then the last thing that you're going to need to do is put in your existing inventory. And so that's where people have the most questions of how you do that. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to your old tracker, and you're going to click on quantities, and you're going to come here to this quantity available, and you're going to click on the filter and make sure that everything's checked. You don't want any blanks, obviously. You just want things that are have a number or a quantity associated with them. And if you go back here and you look at your tracker, you're going to see the things that you really need to populate are your product number, your price paid for the items, and then the quantity that you have ordered and received. These will be the same number for this purpose. So you're going to come back to your old tracker. You're going to highlight all of the product numbers, and you're going to right click and say copy. And then you're going to go to your new tracker, and under the product number, you're going to right click and you're going to paste values. And that's really important. You want to make sure that you're pasting a value, not just pasting. So you'll paste the value there. And now you can see all the product names have been populated. It doesn't show that I actually have any inventory yet, so we need to go in and fill this out. So we're going to go back to our old tracker, and we're going to highlight where it says cost of goods. This is the cost that you actually paid for those items last year. And again, you're going to copy it, and you're going to come back to your new tracker. Again, right click, and then again, very important, paste values. Make sure you paste values, not just paste. And then we'll go back and do this one more time. We'll say quantity available. We'll highlight that. We're going to right click and copy, and we'll go to the new one, and we're going to paste it as values both here and here. And then what I like to do is just say it's 2017 carryover inventory. So instead of putting like an order date here, that way you just know that these are things that you carried over from the new year. And that should be it. So now if I go to my quantities tab, whereas before all of this was blank, now I can actually come in and see that all of my quantities have been populated. So that's really it. That's the best way to get yourself set up for the new year. Hopefully this is pretty self-explanatory and easy. There shouldn't really be any other things that you need to include on here. So hopefully that will get you all set up. Good luck. If you have problems, definitely let me know. Thanks so much.